Café con leche, la voz de los latinos en América. Estamos transmitiendo desde hermosa 1470 96.9 FM y tenemos a LaMon el día de hoy. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I am doing fine. What about you? How do you feel today?
I am well.
I'm so glad.
We're in a new month, and we're going to talk about the power of taking the first step.
The power of taking the first step. El poder de tomar de dar el primer paso.
In order to get to wherever you're going, you got to take the first step. And where that power comes from is in believing that it is possible and believing that you're the one that can do it.
Dice, el poder de tomar el primer paso, dice, tiene que ver primero que usted va a definir a dónde quiere ir. Y para dónde quiere ir, para que pueda lograrlo, tiene que tomar el primer paso. Siempre creyendo que es posible que usted lo pueda lograr lo que quiere.
You probably can't remember when you were a baby and you took your first step. But the situation probably was that you saw that it was possible. You saw other humans walking upright on two legs. So you see the possibility. And at some point, you had the incentive or the motivation that you can do the same thing. Maybe you saw a toy that you wanted or or something your parents told you couldn't have, a glass that you wanted to get to, and you got up and you walked.
Dicen, no sé si te recuerdes cuando empezaste a caminar, pero lo que te voy a decir es posible que haya sucedido. Viste que había la posibilidad de poder caminar porque viste a otros humanos, a otras personas caminando alrededor tuyo. Y en algún momento deseaste algo tanto, por ejemplo, como un vaso o un juguete o algo, que entonces te atreviste a caminar.
So, where does this possibility come from? Your belief in the possibility. Well, it could come from your observing someone else doing it. If you see someone else running successfully, let's say a food stand, and you say, hey, that's possible. Let me see if I can set it up so that I can do the same thing. So you observe someone else doing it, that shows you possibility.
Dice, ¿cómo te das cuenta que es posible lo que quieres lograr? Dice, pues observando a alguien. Dice, algunas veces, por ejemplo, vemos a una persona que ya tiene su negocio, su puesto de comida, y entonces te das cuenta que es posible, y entonces te brindas a ti mismo la oportunidad. Voy a ver si yo puedo.
Or maybe you didn't see someone else do it, but someone gave you the idea. That's what happened with me in going to Yale. I wasn't even thinking about Yale at all. But one of my classmates suggested the possibility that I go to Yale. And once she made that suggestion, I started thinking about it and talking to another friend about it. And the other friend said, hey, yeah, it's possible. You should do it. And just talking to the school friends, I said, okay, this is possible.
Dice, bueno, y algunas veces no vas a ver que alguien más lo hizo, ¿verdad? Pero alguien te da la idea. Dice, y así me pasó con la cuestión de ir a la Universidad de Yale. Dice, un compañero de mi clase sugirió que la posibilidad de que yo pudiera ser admitido en esta universidad. Y luego, hablando con otros de mis amigos, me confirmaron esa posibilidad y así es como lo logré.
Now, they hadn't gone. Well, one of them eventually did, but up until that point when they suggested it to me, neither of them had done it, so I wasn't looking at what they had done. I was looking at the possibility in itself.
De sus amigos con los que platicó acerca de ir a esta universidad, ninguno de ellos lo había logrado en ese momento, pero entonces me platicaron y yo lo hice.
And sometimes the possibility can come from your own imagination. You didn't see anyone do it. No one told you about it. But you just sitting and thinking on your own, you said, you know, one day I think I could be governor of California. And you make that statement, you look at that possibility, and then you go for it.
Wow. Dice, y es posible que a veces no veas nada, ni se te ocurra, ni alguien te aconseje que lo hagas, si no es tu propia imaginación. Dice, por ejemplo, un día se te ocurre, yo voy a ser el gobernador de California, y ahí está, y ves la posibilidad, y entonces te preparas para enfocarte en esa meta.
You know, when I went to Yale, when I went to USC, when I got my first job, I was the first blind person to do all of that, the first blind person. So, but it just comes from using your imagination as to what can be done.
Dice, cuando yo ingresé a las universidades de Yale y la USA, yo fui la primera persona ciega que se aceptaba en esas universidades. Y lo hice solamente sabiendo de la posibilidad.
See, so that's the first source of power in taking that first step. The second source is believing that you can do it. Because sometimes we'll see someone else do it, and then they'll say, yeah, but I can't, that's not me, I can't do that. In order for you to take the first step, you have to see inside yourself, yeah, I'm the one that can do that.
Bueno, nos habla de cómo la cuestión es primero tomar el primer paso, pero también tienes que creer que puedes lograr lo que te estás proponiendo. Porque si no, es posible que luego ya que estés en el segundo nivel digas, ay, no, yo no puedo, esto no es para mí.
You know, one of the simple rules that I have for myself is some man did it. I'm a man, so I can do it. That's the way I look at it in looking at the possibility of my doing it. So even though I might be blind, even though I might be 70, even though I might be whatever else. Maybe I don't have the proper degree, but if somebody else did it, then I believe that I have the capacity to do it also.
Muy bien, dice, algunas veces yo me digo, un hombre lo hizo, yo soy un hombre, entonces puedo hacerlo. Dice, así es que ya no me pongo barreras, dice, no importa que sea yo ciego, no importa que tengas 70, puedo hacerlo como los demás. Thank you so much, Dana. It was a pleasure to talk to you.
And see you next week.